The Esport, the Lolita, very specific yan eh. You need to be able to have a strategy or a lineup that will use it to its best. But let's talk about these bans first before we go into the second phase of picking. Akai taken out alongside Chang'e.
That's good. Again, with Chang'e, well, as I mentioned earlier, especially previously on the previous series against Happy Feet Emperors, talagang mas pinaprioritize nila yung Chang'e plus dun sa Kaja pickup. So I think for sure merong idea dito yung Laus, yung Eagles. So they will remove it and kung parang binibigyan nila opportunity yung Happy Feet Emperors na gumamit ng iba pa. Which is really surprising. Zask ang pinili nilang mage for Happy Feet Emperors, which is I think really effective as well. Why? It is because Zask can use his worm yung kanyang yung first skill niya para mag-dish out ng structural damage. Ang dami rin niyang kayang ibigay. Objective, it will be much more easier for Happy Feet Emperors to secure those objectives. Pati yung range, yung pang-scout out niya gamit yung mga parang bomba na nakalagay sa baba.
Like an auto-alarm bomb from Vicky,
auto-alarm bomb.
Right?
Yes,
Iniwan mo lang eh. But yeah, on the other side though, we have the Eagles picking up a Cho and that's a Kufra. A Kufra. That's crazy that Kufra was picked in the later half of the phase.
That's true.
So that just shows you what the strategy is for these two teams. Granger, ang huling pinili naman ng Happy Feet Emperors, which is okay. They really needed the core there. I'm still getting over the fact na pumasok na si Zask sa ating meta dito sa The Nationals.
Well, nakita ko rin siya sa sa mga ibang tournament, which is international tournament. Effective din talaga yung Zask dito. Kasi kung sakali meron kang Masha, almost the same siya ng Zask eh. Ang Masha, kaya niyang umikot sa mapa, kaya niyang mag-force ng reactions sa other team. With a rival. With Zask, it's almost the same. Parang sobrang bilis niya mag-melt ng turrets, which is also can bring up attention sa opposite team na okay, kailangan tayong i-defend to. Pati sa team fight, yung stun niya, ang laking bagay na nun. Kumbaga, well, even though kahit sobrang liit lang, pero yung haba ng stun niya is kapag naiboto mo siya ng tama, ang daming heroes sa pwedeng stun, and that give a lot of opportunity for Happy Feet Emperors to secure or at least do a cleanup.
Which is an interesting solution to the problem presented by the Eagles. Kasi nga, binan nila yung Chang'e.
Yeah.
And I believe that Chang'e is a nice pocket pick previously. Ngayon, medyo meta na siya for the Emperors. And they solved that problem with a single hero in Zask. Diba? Pinili nila si Zask. Medyo sinasagot nila yung Masha. And of course, they get their medyo alternative to Chang'e missing. Because there's still a lot of range involved when you're playing a Zask.
That's true.
And yun yung strength ni Chang'e, that you're able to just click a meteor shower. Okay, dito lang ako. Bahala kayo. You're gonna hurt. If you come in, you're gonna get stunned by Zask. If you come in, you're gonna get hit by those bombs that he lays. And medyo maganda nga yung kanya mobility and of course, his capability to survive team fights that he has no business doing so. Kasi nga, yung turret net essentially gives him a second life.
That's true. Pati kumbaga parang ang dami yung pwedeng gawin talaga ng Zask dito. Kumbaga, hindi mo na kailangan puwersahin yung mga marksman mo na kailangan mong, okay, mag-take down tayo ng early turrets. Maganda rin yung pang-secure ng map advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 1 between Happy Feet Emperors and Laus Playbook Esports. Here we go. Lastly engaging early on against Doggy and Vern. DDZ, pakilala natin ang ating mga players bago pa lumala ang bakbakan because it seems like these two teams are hot.
Sobrang init nga naman talaga. Happy Feet Emperors playing the blue side. We have Doggy para sa Kaja niya. Vern naman sa Lolita. Rene J on the Esport. Aaron playing the Zask and Danielle on the Granger.
For the Eagles, it's Lasti on that Kufra. Rio on the Harith. Chilowash on the Masha. Si Bimo naman ang ating Cho. Kilala tong Bimo Cho na ito. And of course, Exhort on that carry. I love Exhort here. Medyo flex siya because he was labeled as a mage and we all know him as a really good mage. But now he's showing a little bit more na core. Kaya ko rin mag-core. So I'm gonna play the carry.
Pati mas tingin ko, mas okay na adjustment yan. Kapag ikaw yung mage player. Kasi mas alam mo yung kung paano ka umikot sa buong mapa, kung paano mag-apply ng pressure. So alam mo rin kung paano ka mag-play safe sa early game. So maganda rin talaga siyang pang switching, especially for those roles right here. Pero at the moment, ang laki ng ang ganda ng laning phase ng both teams natin. Nakikita rin si Carry, binabantayan niya lang si Esport, which is also maganda rin pang counter sa Esport para mawala agad yung kanyang armor.
Here we go. Lastly, with the bouncing ball to disengage. Rio papasok with that dash. Pero mukhang skirmish lang ito mga kaibigan. Lastly, way too low, but up top. Let's look at this right now. Renegade using last insanity as defense mechanism para makataas kay Exort at Ibimo. Check it out. Exort right now, level 4. Medyo maganda ang tingin ng EXP on the side of the Eagles kasi mas marami na sa level 4. But here's Kilowash taking so much damage from Daniel. Point blank, binabarel.
Pati sobrang bilisan din talaga. Well, Masha understands that, okay, sige, pwede tayong pumasok sa loob ng brush area since tatlo yung HP bar natin. However, Rio here with the Salmon Force trying to take out Daniel. But sobrang bisa na mobility niya with the chrono dashes. But Extort on the backside, getting that sandwich play, securing the first blood on the hands of LPE.
Surprise! Very good for Exort here kasi nga, that's gonna go towards this early game, make him build his core items much faster. And of course, no one was expecting for him to be in the back like that.
Man. Ako, pati hindi mo lagi na-expect na nandun ka agad yung carry. However, a little bit of skirmishes here. Bimo might go down with the flicker out. Save na save ka agad siya. High flown. Perfect execution by Aaron, just removing this opportunity. Or para itarap lang din siya sa loob ng Nightmare Spawn. So Nightmare Spawn perfectly placed as well. And also with a nice arrival here from Burns, trying to stop Kiluwas to dish out damage on this tier 1 turret.
Here we go in the mid though. Zaman Force has been committed already by Rio to defend against 3 heroes and he is successful. Mga kaibigan, napakaganda nga naman ang galawan dito. Parang tit for tat, sasagutin kita, pero babawi rin ako.
Oo, talagang bigayan lang kumbaga. Pero hindi na magpapatalo. Naghahanap yung dalawang teams ng paraan para hindi masayang yung engagement nila. Just like what happened earlier. Di ba sa carry, hindi natin ina-expect na nandun ka agad siya. So, talagang naghahanap yung dalawang team ng pagkakataon para lang masulit yung bawat oras na nag-i-engage sila.
I'm liking what Doggy is doing here. He has that mask, so he's able to move around the team. The map much more faster, but lastly being used with the DJ. That's the Divine Judgment. At mukhang magsasurvive si lastly, pero tatapusin ni Daniel. That's gonna go towards his Bounty Hunter getting that kill. And here we go, 1v1 up top. Kilowash versus Renegade. By the looks of it, medyo stalemate yung top lane.
Ano talaga yan? Kumbaga, naghihintay lang sila na maubos yung mga resources nila. For example, yung Fragago armor ni Esport. Once na naubos yung Fragago armor ni Esport, atras siya onti, maghihintay siya ng another opportunity. Which is also the same with Masha. Since tatlo yung HP bar niya, kapag naging isa na lang, aatas muna siya ng onti. Wait for 5 seconds and then use the HP restoration.
Life recovery, right? Life recovery is so good. I don't know how Renegade here is going to manage that. But here we go, Kilowatt potentially seeing a 3-man gang dashing out. Ang ganda talaga ng flicker kay Masha. Given that she has a Thundercat to close gaps, pwede rin siya mag-flicker out para humabol or umakas. Off-screen, ladies and gentlemen, down below, Rio taking out Aaron. And here's a big team fight. Last insanity in the middle of 4 members. Mo tatakbo na si Renegade, but they are underneath their own tower. So medyo lugi dito ang
yung ACB,
yeah, but then again, they are gonna take some damage here and they are going to lose the Bimo alongside the Renegade. It's a 2-for-1 trade and it seems like Eagles are gonna win that. Wala naman tatalo nga naman sa Tory.
Totoo nga naman talaga. Kumbaga parang hirap pumasok din dyan. Kumbaga kailangan mo mag-delegate ng maraming hero para lang ma-secure yung kill yun. And while that is happening though, Daniel securing the turtle away from LPE, getting that first turtle take, at tingin ko ang laking opportunity din nun para sa Happy Feet Emperors na makapag-farm. And also, giving enough time for this Zaz to get his, at least, I think that is a Feather of Heaven for his first item here. And once he got that, should be enough to fight, getting that additional damage and also the attack speed for his Nightmare Spawn.
Okay, again, 5 minutes into game 1 of the second series that they've ever played in, and HFE is once again redefining the meta. Diba? Feather of Heaven on a Zaz?
Yeah.
In game 1 against a team like this, it's ridiculous. But Doggy taking so much damage from Exart. He's gonna go down. Salmon Force being committed right here underneath the turret, charging up that Numenon Blast. It gets cancelled. Bimo with the way of the Dragon Bomb. Babagsak dito si Daniel. He needs to back out of here. Kasi medyo malaki ang range ni Rio. Last insanity sa gitna ng tatlo. At mukhang hindi pa enough para patayin si Lastly. At no, magbaback out na dito. They'll take that kill. Doggy is good enough for the Eagles.
At nakikita mo naman talaga yung pagkagamit ng spells, yung Nightmare Spawn ni Zaz dito. Talagang nilalagay niya on top dun sa may turret para kasi ang hirap sa yung one of the mechanics of the Nightmare Spawn. Kapag tumama siya ng 3 beses sa hero, dun papasok yung death ray. Yung continuous damage, magical DPS na sobrang sakit nun. Isipin mo kahit yung tanks magme-melt, it will force the tanks to at least itemize. Go for that magical defense para na mag-survive doon. Plus, if you use the Dominator's Descent, yung ultimate niya, yung malaking Nightmare Spawn, sobrang dali yung makakuha ng stun.
Ooh, Kilowashi taking so much damage. Point blank once again from Daniel. He gets the kill. Pero sa gitna naman mukhang bumabawi dito ang Eagles. It looks like Lasty is going to use that ball to defend. And here comes Rio. Zaman for sulit na sulit, ladies and gentlemen. Burn your trap between 3 members alongside Doggy. Is there enough damage to finish off the left people? Oh my God, Bimo looking really low. At mababag na siya. Daniel gets the kill. Doggy binawian ni Rio. Rio going down. Daniel gets the kill. Sobrang farm natin ng Granger natin dito. He gets a triple kill. Down goes the ball. Exort waiting. Kaya ba na Exort to?
Tingin ko, mahihirapan siya since meron Nightmare Spawn doon. Ang ganda! Gusto kong sabihin tayo dito, kudos para kay Aaron. Ang ganda ng pagkakalagay niya ng hives. Yung after yung gamitin yung Dominator's Descent, nakakapansin natin tatlo kagad lumabas dito. However, he'll be brought down by Extort here. But medyo miscalculation dito para kay Carry. Hindi niya naisip na, hindi niya napansin na cooldown na kaagad yung Rhapsody ni Granger. So, again, the lifesteal from Granger. Sabi nga natin tagal dito kanina, ang bilis, ang dami niyang way para makakuha ng HP. Going out and then going back with the BOD and also with the blood that Axe pick up.
That's crazy. At on the other side naman, tingnan natin tong ating carry on Exort. Not doing bad himself, sitting at a 3-1-2 at mukhang pabuo na ang kanyang golden staff. I believe that should be that next item over there after the endless battle. It's nothing though compared to 6-0-1 on Daniel's Granger.
Totoo yun.
Grabe yun.
Pati kung sa pabilisan ng gamit, mas lamang talaga si Daniel kasi dahil nga sa Bounty Hunter, that's 80 gold, well, 80 additional gold per kill. So, medyo lamang siya ng 240 with Extort. However, when it comes to scaling, mas maaga talagang mag-i-scale up yung Granger compared to Carry because again, Carry needs to get at least 2 core items. Maybe kapag nakakuha agad siya ng golden staff, doon pa lang talaga siya magkakaroon ng DN when it comes to basic attacks. But again, with Granger, isang Rhapsody lang, plus the Death Sonata, he can easily breach the backlines.
Oh, here we go. Bimo getting caught out by 4 members. But then again, sobrang mobile nga naman ng Cho na ito. And here we go, he's trying to defend. And he gets 1 member into that way of the dragon. This is a 2v4 situation, ladies and gentlemen. And this is going to be Lasty looking really low. Taken out by Aaron, ladies and gentlemen. Bimo just barely alive. Rio taken out Aaron. Medyo bawi. 1-for-1 trade. Rio using his Zaman Force already. Pero nabutas na ang Eagles.
Ganun na nagkakadali na makabutas kapag meron kang Zask. However, while that's happening though, Doggy able to flicker out or use the lightning bolts to get out of that very sticky situation. While going back rather, si Aaron talaga, when it comes to itemization, Feather of Heaven plus the Holy Crystal, sobrang sakit na agad ng damage ng Nightmare Spawn niya. Nakita natin kanina, the way he positioned his Nightmare Spawn perfectly, at yun din, nagko-compensate din kasi talaga sa drafting ng Hotbit Emperors eh. So sabi natin kanina, mas mabilis mag-online yung Granger. Again, with this Rhapsody, plus the Death Sonata, they also have enough control with the Kaja. If you want to play with the Kaja talaga, you need to go hyper-aggressively. And this is the draft that you really want if you want to go with that.
Yep, dapat nang gugulang ka. And Doggy has been doing good so far with that. And here we see Doggy and Burn just watching out for this perimeter while they go for this early Lord take. I mean, Lord comes about 8 minutes. So if you do it 2 minutes in with a close match like this, pwede na yan. Here comes Lasty hitting nothing but air alongside Kilowash up top. Panoorin natin siya. Nagde-defend na dito si Rene J at takbong magnanakaw lang dito ang ating Masha.
Sobrang bilis na nakakabuli niya, tapos meron pa siyang flicker.
I've seen this so often na more so now that we see Masha in our professional leagues. This is exactly the way you play Masha. Diba? You try to snatch and steal towers where you can, tapos takbo ka lang. And you can't be chased.
More on the objective. Pero surprise! Merong 4 na nandun, pero nabuhay pa rin si Fern. Again, with this bulwark, enough na yun para ma-survive yung damage ng LPE. But are they ready for this Lord marching into the middle lane? Doggy, punong-puno pa rin yung HP niya. Pero naghahanap siya ng main target. Tapos si Daniel naman sa backline, sa gilid rather. Pinabackstop niya lang si Lasty. Isisigurado niya na wala silang mahuhuli. But the damage.
Yep, this is like the end for the Eagles. And that is a quick take of that core straight through mid by Happy.